Coffee first, and let's get started. Today we'll discuss the most interesting news of the past week and talk about China, US CPI, downgrade of First Solar, collaboration of Citigroup and Mastercard, and of course Tesla's robotaxi. So, hello everyone, my name is Alex, asset manager, currently working and living here in Portugal. Before we begin, small disclaimer, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot to promote my videos. So, thank you. Let me share my screen and let's get started. China's economy has been slowing down and investor has been eagerly waiting for President Xi to announce some serious financial support to help fuel a big market rally. There has been some monetary easing, but what everyone really wants to see is a fiscal stimulus, government spending that could kickstart more economic growth. Right. Now, after a week low, China's National Development and Reform Commission (NDRC) came out with announcement. People were expecting something huge. Rumors of 3 trillion yuan package has been floating around. Instead, they offered just 200 billion yuan. And which was big let down. Stock, which had been rallying for 10 straight days, took a dive. So, China's government, however, seemed confident hitting the target of around 5% growth this year. The real question is whether they are willing to stop at that or if they will push harder to avoid falling into a long-term economic downturn. There is still hope that more stimulus could come soon, with some experts predicting anywhere from 2 to 3 trillion yuan. 2 to 3 trillion yuan. Some analysis like Christopher Beder think that the government doesn't feel much pressure right now because market had been rising. But if things continue to slide, officials might be forced to act. So the bottom line is that the market were really hoping for more from Chinese government, but there might still be a big stimulus package on the way. But for now, investors are feeling a bit left. All right. So moving forward to the next step is US CPI. Guys, I will talk right now about macro situation, China, US CPI, and other news, and later we will start to talk about some corporation news about Google, Tesla, Nvidia, and so on. So the US CPI rises more than forecast. So here's the deal. Inflation in the US picked up more than expected in September. The core CPI, which excludes food and energy, went up by 0.3% for the second month in a row. This was a bit of a surprise, since inflation seemed to be slowing down in recent months. Actually, a lot of the increase came from housing and food cost. Right. So moving forward, now this inflation bump combined with strong job reports from earlier has sparked debate about what the Federal Reserve will do next. They will already cut interest rates by 0.5 percentage point recently, and some experts think they might go for another quarter point cut in November. But with inflation providing be a bit stubborn, the Fed might take a more cautious approach. I'll remind you that next Fed meeting in November 7. It's less than in a month. On the market side, the stock market dipped a bit after the inflation data came out, and traders started to adjust their expectations. Some goods like cars and furniture got pricier, while shelter costs slowed down slightly compared to the previous months. In short, inflation isn't gone yet, and the Fed's next step are still a bit uncertain for Wall Street investors. So you can see core inflation over month was estimated to 0.2%, but actual was 0.3%. So let's go to the next step, and it's corporate news. Corporate news, my favorite ones. First Solar shares dropped by 8%, right? 8% after Jefferies raised concern about possible delays affecting the company's upcoming third quarter results. According to analysis Julian Dumoulin-Smith, a labor shortage and supply chain issues are likely to cause a slight miss on production volumes, which could impact the company's guidance. He expects delays to continue into 2025, affecting the larger utility scale solar project. Despite these challenges, the analyst hasn't changed overall positive outlook on the company, keeping a buy rating, but he did lower the price target from $271 to $266. So not that big, right? First Solar isn't alone in this struggle. Enphase Energy, right? Yeah. Enphase Energy also saw the shares dropped by 5%. REF Capital's Philip Shen reduced Enphase price target, citing concern about competition from Tesla's Powerwall 3. Both companies are set to report their third quarter results soon. The First Solar on October 29 and Enphase on October 22, so will be with results soon. Let's take a look on the chart of First Solar, right? Year to date, so not that big move from 260 to now it's 209. So there's still room to get back to previous levels, right? So let's go next. Guys, if you need a financial consultation, financial or investment consultation, please visit my website, which is alexvoy.com. Fill out the consultation form right here, and my assistant will contact you to clarify further steps. As you can see, I provide consultation in various areas such as financial and retirement planning, education, if you want a little bit more about the capital markets, how to allocate your resources. I provide education services. Opening and setting up brokerage account in licensed jurisdictions and in reliable firms. Hedging, it's for those who have a position in oil, coffee, wheat, etc. And also hedging from currency risk, investment trading, and so on. sorry about this mistake. I'll gonna correct it soon. I'm able to assist you in these areas, but I don't provide consultations on taxes and active trading and speculations. So fill out the consultation form, and I'll talk to you soon. Let's get back to Bloomberg, right? Let's go on the next tab, and it's Domino's. Domino's. Do you like pizza? I hope you like. Here's what's going on with Domino's. The company has cut back its expectation for both sales growth and new store openings for 2024. Originally, they had planned to open as many as 925 stores this year, but now they are looking at maximum of 850 stores this year. Due to slower consumer spending, sales growth was also trimmed to 6%, down from the long-term target of 7% or more. Despite this, Domino's is still going better than its competitors. It's Papa John's and Pizza Hut, both of which have seen decline in same store sales recently. Domino's is trying to stay competitive by partnering with Uber Eats, revamping the loyalty program and offering discounts like more inflation promotion, which gave dinners a free size upgrade. So even with the slower growth, the company's performance remained solid comparing to the competitors, of course, Pizza Hut and Papa John's. And its share rose slightly after the announcement. For 2025, Domino's expect the similar sales growth of as it was in 2024 this year. So now you can see charts of this year. It provides a little small results, small gain on the 5 years charts, as we can see. So let's go next to the news story of from Bloomberg. Let's move forward to Google. Here's what's happening with Google. The company is facing some serious antitrust hits in the US, which could be more painful than the fines it's dealt with in Europe, as we saw previously. Recently, a federal judge ordered Google to open its app store to more competition, and the Justice Department is considering forcing the company to spin off parts of its business like search engine and YouTube. This could lead to major changes in how Google operates, while a full breakup might be unlikely, just in my opinion. Experts think remedies like sharing search data with rivals could happen. This would be a huge shift, making it easier for competitors, especially in AI, to challenge Google's dominance, right? And of course, Google has pushed back, calling this proposed remedies radical and warning of unintended consequences for consumers. So, despite this, analysis believes some action will be taken to reduce Google's control over search and other key areas. Overall, again, in my opinion, Google's facing reckoning and how it responds could change the tech landscape significantly. So, and the Google is rising, I guess. Last week, let me show you. Yeah, $164. So market is close right now. Let's see what's happening in pre-market trading. 164.96. Nothing special. Let's move to the next point. So Tesla, your favorite Tesla and my favorite Tesla, of course. So Tesla's much anticipated unveiling of its self-driving robotaxi, the Cybercab, didn't go as smoothly as investors expected. At the event, Elon Musk revealed a two-door Cybercab and concept of spacious robovan. But the presentation was light on critical details like how Tesla will achieve a full autonomy addressed to regulatory hardless, or even operates a fleet of this robotaxi. Musk did say that Cybercab could price under 30K and may start production in 2026. So as a result, Tesla stocks dropped sharply, of course, falling as much as 10%, wiping out $58 billion of market capitalization. This is not the first time Tesla has faced scrutiny for blowing past timelines, especially when it comes to self-driving cars. In fact, as I remember, Musk once promised millions of robotaxis by 2020, which hasn't happened yet. So 2024 already come to the end. Investors had high hopes for this reveal, but with Tesla's history of delays and the absence of concrete plans, the market responded negatively. Even though the design of Cybercab impressed, the lack of detail, lack of many data in Tesla's ability to meet its ambitious goals anytime soon. So you can see
Cybercab was in many ways what we expected. Right.
You can see video presentation right here. It's look very good. But the main question I can ask Tesla and Elon Musk: why just 2 seats? It's only 2 person can ride this robotaxi. So let's move forward. The great news, very interesting collaboration. Citi and Mastercard have teamed up to make cross-border payments faster and easier using debit cards. This partnership called where I saw called Mastercard Move allow users to send payments globally, such as insurance payouts or e-commerce refunds, in almost real time. Citi is the first major global bank to offer these services, and it will be available for customers in 65 countries. That's very impressive for such a global bank. This collaboration highlights a growing trend of seamless global commerce, as both Mastercard and Visa expand their cross-border payments capabilities. For Mastercard, this is part of a broader push, including partnership with companies like Alipay, while Visa is also working with Western Union to make international transfers easier for users. The real perk of these services is its speed. Transaction can be completed in seconds or minutes, so almost immediately, which is a big plus for both consumers and businesses wanting quick, hassle-free payments worldwide. So that's great. That's great news. So let's take a look on graphic chart of Mastercard GP. Wow, that's impressive. It's as I understand, it's all-time highs, like S&P 500. Let's compare it with the index S&P 500. Yeah, almost the same dynamic last 5 years. So we're about 1 year. Yeah, again the same. We're about year to date. Again the same. Nothing special. So let's move to the next news. It is Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has trimmed its stake in Bank of America to just below 10%. US regulation require more frequent disclosures when an investor holds more than 10% of a company's stock. So now that Berkshire's stake is 99%, Buffett can slow down the pace of revealing only any future trades. This shift could leave investor guessing about this next move for months. So holding to 99%. Since mid-July, Buffett had been gradually selling, raking in about $10.5 billion, and from this long-term investment. Despite this, Berkshire remains Bank of America's largest shareholders, holding a stake worth around, as I remember, $31 billion. Interestingly, Bank of America stocks, which had underperformed during these sell-offs, shot up 5.2% last Friday, marking its biggest jump in nearly 3 months. While Buffett hasn't said why he's reducing his position, his original investment in the bank dates back to 2011. Right, it's 2011. When Berkshire invested $5 billion into the bank. Despite the recent sales, Berkshire's current stake is still pure profit. Wow, that's very impressive. Buffett's move have left some investor on edge, but with Bank of America's upcoming stock buyback plan, there is a chance Berkshire's stake could cross back over 10%. That's my real hope. So let's take a look on Bank of America chart. GP. Year to date and candles. Yeah, we can see last nice move up last week from 39 to 40, like almost $42. That's great move for such a huge bank. Let's go forward. Nvidia. So the US government is considered a new restriction on the sale of advanced AI chips, such as those made by Nvidia, Intel, and AMD, to restriction of sale to specific countries. These potential caps are part of national security discussions with focus on limiting the AI capabilities of nations in regions like the Middle East, for example, where demand for AI-driven data center is growing. The Biden administration is exploring whether to impose country-specific export limits on AI chip sales, continuing a trend that began with restricting chip exports to China. While the discussions are still in early stages, the policy would build on existing regulations that is the process for shipping AI chips to certain countries, like certain countries here we go, like United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. The US has already blocked chip sales to over 40 nations, fearing that AI technology could be misused by countries like China again. If these restrictions are enacted, Nvidia and other chip makers may face new hurdles in selling their products globally. While this move could help the US maintain control over global AI development, it also risks pushing other countries to seek alternative suppliers, weakening America's largest leverage in the AI market. So the final decision is still up in the air, to be honest, and it remains uncertain whether these measures will be implemented during Biden's current term. However, the discussion reflects a growing concern about how AI technologies could be used in surveillance and security sensitive situation across the world. So let's again look at the Nvidia chart. It should be also impressive. The most impressive charts last several years, of course, and I guess it's all-time highs right now. Yeah, it's certainly all-time highs. So that's it from my side today. Yes, that's it. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to visit my website and subscribe to my Twitter account. I would be very, very happy. Thank you until then, and spend your money wise.